Chilling before bed. Hashtag gluten free. Gluten free. Gluten free question and answer session. Q&A before bed. Hashtag 14 years. What up, guys? We're just doing a little session before bed. How is everybody doing tonight? I got my dog some almond butter. You know what's weird? When I'm on multiple platforms, like I feel like other platforms like, what are you looking at? Like I feel like I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here. How you guys doing out there? My girl dog is in heat. It's gonna be crazy. Walnuts, raisins, chocolate. Let me show you the perfect thing. You gotta have some chocolate in here too. Okay, this is the perfect snack. We got raisins, we got walnuts, and then we gotta have some chocolate. There you go. That's it. Chocolate, walnuts, and raisins. I'm so parched. I totally forgot to get myself something to drink. My goodness. Man. But they say, how are you? Go ahead and you fill the water hose. I don't know want to do that. I don't even want to do that. What up, brother? How are you? JJ's channel. Yo, what up? How are you? I'm gonna do a gluten-free vegan session, gluten-free Q&A tonight. We're streaming on TikTok and YouTube tonight. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat tonight, everybody. How everybody doing out there? My dog's name's Loki. He's the dad. Gila, she's the mama. Apollo, he's the son. He's 2.5. The baby girl's named Daphne. She's 1.5. Loki's 6.5, and Gila's 7.5. We got raisins, walnuts, and chocolate. And we got a gift today. We got a gift from Marissa. Thank you, Marissa. It's from Costco. And I give some to my dogs. I just put some on the plate. And hold on, I need Daphne's plate. Where's Daphne's plate? Oh, where's this one? Okay. Our dogs are called Huskies. Siberian Huskies. Siberian Huskies. It's a breed native to Siberia, one of the coldest places on Earth. This breed can sustain negative 70 degrees. As a matter of fact, in the wintertime, my dog goes, and there's ice in the snow. We go by the park by our house, and he always swims in there. And like the first time it was the wintertime that I was taking him, I would walk him there all the time. And he would always swim there. And one time the ice started to really freeze up. And he went in the water. And I was like, what the fuck? It don't matter. It doesn't matter what time of year. He's going in that water. He swam in that water. Welcome to Nightly Chat, guys. We usually stream on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. We're streaming on YouTube and TikTok right now. What up, Butch Girl? Angela. You good, Jose? Oh. Yes. What's up? I don't know if you're on, but I thank you for this. Yes, I'm warm. Thank you. Look at my dogs. They're all enjoying it right now. The indigenous people of Siberia have impressively adapted to their environment. Troy, what a great comment. Thank you. Yeah, very, very, very impressive. If they're indigenous that are living in Siberia. Wow. My God. What the fuck? Can you imagine living in Siberia? How long is Siberia's summer? Hey, hon, how are you? Amanda, I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing today? What's your username? I love a girl. I love her. I love her. I love her girl. I love a girl. Hey, I love a girl. How are you? I think I got it right. Welcome to the chat. Late night sec, yes. What's happening, Liam? Walnuts, raisins, and chocolate. So good. How are you feeling? Relieved. A little more relieved. You know, I had a talk with the universe, and they just told me just to relax. Don't worry about anything. And so I'm like, all right. So here we are. It's the full moon. Is it the full moon? Are you saying that? My sister said tomorrow's gonna be the harvest moon or something like that. Mila. Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like what Marissa sent us? Did you like what what Grandma Marissa sent us? Oh, I gotta put this on a rope or something. Maybe I can just put this on something else. Okay, hold on. There you go, baby. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if you want to clean this up, baby. Maybe not too much out here. Oh. Hey, Goldie Moosh, how are you? In a few months, we'll have 2 moons. How is that? How the kids? I see you have peanut butter for them. Yeah. Well, it's not peanut butter. It's a mix from one of our friends sent this to us. Her name's Marissa, and it is a blend. She gets this at Costco. It's a blend of almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seed. Now, I don't usually give my dogs almonds, but since I felt like it was ground up, I think it'd be a little bit more easier for them to process. And they seem to love it. I mean, literally. Oh, baby. Oh. Good plate. Applesauce or at my sister's car, right? Almonds can be toxic. Yes, can be. But see, we're doing all right with it. Mamala Barissa. Troy says, why is it first time I'm hearing about this? I think you're on a different side of YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube. I don't really come on YouTube. I use YouTube as more of a like a diary that I post a video every couple months. Talk about my journey. Did you cook dinner tonight, Barbara? I did not. Hobby, I don't know. Little Flip Rock. Thank you, Marissa. 12:48. Same for us. Yeah, we're in Chicago. We're Central United States of America. Oh damn, am I smashing some peanut butter? Let me clean this up. Don't like that. Where's my paper towels at? I spilled some here. Dang. Garbage. 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 What do you clean him in the bed? Animal lover. What up, guys? So we're doing a little gluten-free Q&A. My name is Jose. I've been gluten-free for over a decade, been 14 years. So I guess I'll just tell you my story. When I was a little kid, I was always sick. And as soon as I could start talking, I would ask my mom, my grandma, I'm like, how do you say knees? And I'd be like, you know, and no more, baby. You ate enough. You ate enough. And I would tell her my knees started to hurt. So we went to go see the local doctor. He wasn't there. We set up an appointment. Went to go see the doctor. They looked at my knees. They checked my reflexes. That's all they did all the time was check my reflexes. With a little hammer. Boom. Anyway. I was like, oh, he's fine. And I just started giving medications. And I would just start taking medications. I took literally every kind of medication you can think of. Liquid, tablet, big, large, small, soft, hard, powder, drops, syrups, thick medication with the syrupy, clear, dark colors, you know, syrupy. I've had it all, powder form, everything. And because I saw tons of doctors. And finally my dad's like, all right, let's take him to a specialist in Mexico City. So we drive to Mexico City. And I see this doctor. And he's like, he has some type of allergy or something like that. I don't really remember what happened. I feel like that's what I heard. I feel like that's what the conversation was when I was leaving, that the adults were having about me. But it was to no avail. You know, I remember my grandma sitting there, like asking the doctor, like, you know, why? What's wrong with him? Because I was always sick. I was always tired. I was always throwing up. I was always achy. I always had intestinal pain, diarrhea. I was vomiting all the time. And that was really my life. And I came back to the States. And I started seeing more doctors in the States. And they're like, okay, we got to take your tonsils out. Because I would have trouble swallowing. Like, just like, it was hard to swallow. And so they're like, they took your tonsils out. They took my tonsils out, and it still didn't help. Then my dad was like, you know what, homie? You've seen tons of fucking doctors in Mexico. You saw a specialist. You're in the States. You see more doctors here. We take your tonsils out. You still fucked up. And he's like, you know what? We're just gonna use. We can't do anything for you. And basically, that's what it was. And so I was like, fuck it. He's like, we know we're not gonna take any more doctors. And can I just stop? And so I kind of learned to live with my ailments. I didn't know that I was always sick like that. I didn't know I was chronically ill. I didn't even know what chronically ill was. I just thought that was my life as a human. I was like, okay, this is my life as a human. I gotta be fucking sick for the rest of my life. Let me put this away. Excuse me, baby. Sorry, sweetie. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Okay, come on. Be careful, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Guys, be careful. I dropped fucking a glass. It's okay. Sorry, guys. It's on me. It's on me. That's on me. I attracted that. Okay. Let's just clean it up. Oh, also, Marissa. Not only did Marissa give us this, but I was speaking about how my thumb, because of my content creator, I'm always using my thumb, and it started to feel like. Maybe she wants water. You need water, baby? You can't have any more, Daffy. You can't have any more, sweetie pie. Man, I'm just looking at this glass. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, Jesus. Like, I gotta clean all this up. That's all I'm thinking about. Like, fuck. Okay, let me just clean this up a little bit. Alright, so then that was it. I get back. I was like, my dad was like, fuck it, homie. That's it, you're done. And I was like, all right, cool. So I kind of just like lived my life. I would throw up, multiple times a week. Like that was my life, just throwing up all the time. Always having diarrhea. I mean, the worst I used to hate was when I would have like explosive diarrhea and I would be puking at the exact same time. Like literally, it was just like my body was trying to evacuate the gluten. And I didn't know that at the time. I just knew I was just always sick. And I was like, fuck. And that was my life. So, eventually it kind of like calmed down. So I was able to not throw up as much. I kind of just started to like, I don't know, like tell my body, come on, bro, stop throwing up. And I would always feel ill. I would live on Alka-Seltzer and Pepto-Bismol. And Yerba Buena. My mom would make it all the time because that's the only thing that could help me, like, calm my stomach, make me feel better. And sorry, sweetie. My dog's in heat, so I have her in the cage. Sorry, buddy, you can't do nothing. And I just got the extension cord. The water fell over it. Okay, that's good. Put that over there. I got some of these wires here. Nice. Okay. Alright, that should be good enough for right now. Let's put this right there. Put this over here. Okay, that's good. That's good. All done. All right. So then then I just was like always, I was just always sick, and the thing that the thing that sucked was always having insomnia, like insomnia. That was the fucking worst, dude. I could never fucking sleep since I was a little kid, since I was in Mexico, since I was fucking like 2 fucking years old. I mean, since I could fucking walk, I would always be awake. I couldn't fucking sleep. I'd always be going around the house and seeing everybody, and they're all sleeping, and I just couldn't. And so, my whole life, that was like that. And like every time I ate, I had to try and use the restroom, and I'd be in the bathroom for like an hour and stuff because it was just so long and hard to just poop. My dog wants to come on, I guess. Corn tortillas are gluten free. Flour tortillas are not. And I remember like I would have like I would have bumps on the back of my arm. I would always be bloated. I feel like I smelled because I was like always tired. I mean, my life was a fuck. I was like, dude, I was a wreck. And then like when you eat gluten, like there's a foul odor that comes out of your mouth. Like, oh my goodness, it was terrible. And I was just totally sick. And then one day, and honestly, I don't even know how I had girlfriends, really. Hold on. Damn, they got all these wires over here. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh fuck. Come on, baby. Stay good. Okay, Daphne has water. Where's the spoon at? Oh my God. They're gonna be for Daphne, not for you guys. Remember, guys. Hold on, baby. Oh, don't take it back. Alright, Mr. Baby. One of my favorite quotes. Can somebody, what is the verse when it says, "Be still and know that I am God"? Anybody know what that is? Yeah, GA, what's up? Nine you. So then, um, years later, because guys, I literally would sleep my life away. I literally was always bloated, and I literally slept my life away. Like I would sleep. I remember I would sleep 8 hours. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can sleep 12 hours. I would sleep 12 hours, and I'd still wake up tired. And like, I'm going to try 14, and I slept 14 hours, and I'd still wake up tired. And I would try 16 hours, and I would still wake up tired. I was like, what the fuck? I was always sleeping. I remember everybody would come over for family functions because I lived with my mom, and they're like, what's your say? He's like sleeping. Like I was always sleeping. Like I would literally like be in the bed until everybody got home, and then I'd go take a shower. Like when people, as soon as some of these people started arriving, like the first person that would arrive to the house, that's when I would get up and take a shower, and then by the time everybody would be showing up, I'd be all right. I'd be like, okay, I'd be kind of like half awake. Um, Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Just sit here. Just here. Sit here. Sit here. And this is my baby girl, Hila. There's the mama. Where you going? Where you going, Joe? Stay by daddy. Stay by daddy. You can stay by grandpa. Or you can stay by daddy. Here's my baby girl. So then, so one day I'm working at Gina. So I'm literally just like learning to live with this sickness. Like there'd be times I couldn't, you know what kind of like the sucky part too? Like I couldn't even stand up. Like when I would stand and just like stand in one spot and not move, like the back of my calves would burn. Like they would literally be burning so much and like tingling and literally be on fire. I would scratch them. I remember itching them so hard. Like I would itch them so hard at times that I would make them bleed. I mean, it would just be so itchy. I'd be like, ugh. I was like, why is it burning? Um, and so I just kind of like, that was my life, really. Just always throwing up and just always being sick, always being bloated, always having brain fog. Dude, do you know that I had so much brain fog and I would have trouble hearing and paying attention? My teachers would always be like, Jose's daydreaming. Jose, all he does is daydream. I was always in a haze, bro. It's- and the teachers, I remember like in first grade, they sent me home with a note and they were like, we believe your son has a learning disability and we would like to get him tested or something like that. And I remember my parents were like, "What? They think something's wrong with our son?" And we're all three of us laughing. I'm like, "Oh, they think something's wrong with me? Like, what is that?" Like we were all like, having fun out of it. But the teachers really thought that because all this gluten, the gluten really affected me during my schooling. And another thing too, my teachers would let me sleep in school. They would let me sleep in, like I was the kid that slept in school. Like, if you ever know the kid that slept I would sleep in school. The teachers would just let me sleep. And I was like, all right, cool. I think it would maybe I was a, a a subject of discussion in the school cafeteria in the teachers' lounge, where they'd be talking about Jose. Like, yeah, he sleeps in my class. Yeah, he sleeps in my class. Yeah, he slept all the time. And I remember too, the first time I really got tested was like in first grade, and they came to the school and they tested our hearing, our vision, and I remember the teacher really talking to the person administering the test. Like, no, he seems to be able to hear right. He can see good. But literally, like sometimes, some days, the board would seem blurry to me. I could have, my eyesight would be blurry. So sometimes I'd be like really hazed out. And I guess that's what they would see most of the time. I don't know. I don't know. But that was my life. That was literally my life. So the last time I got tested, though, even my eighth grade teacher had me tested. He's like, I'm gonna have to get you tested. And you know what funny story is? The first time I went to go get tested, the test giver, the test giver was like, he looked at me. He goes, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Jose." He's like, he asked me some quick questions like, "What grade are you in?" or whatever. "How old am I?" Like, what year it was. He's like, "Why are you here?" I'm here to get tested or something. And he goes in to ask his assistant. He's like, "Why is this kid here?" And he asked me questions like, "Who's the president?" He's like, "I'm like Ronald Reagan." He's like, he asked me a bunch of questions that I knew from school. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Just go sit over there." He literally just said, "Go sit over there." And I was like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Why is this kid here?" Um. So so then next thing you know, I got tested again in eighth grade, but it was just simple stuff. I just knew all that stuff. I don't remember what happened in eighth grade when I got tested. I don't remember. And yeah, that was basically my life. I was always sleeping, always had insomnia, I was always sick, I was always tired. I was always tired. Always tired. Always tired. 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 Like my whole life was tired. Like every day of my fucking waking life, I was tired. There wasn't, there wasn't a time I wasn't tired. Yes, boy? Come here. Come here. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys want? Do you guys want to go outside? You guys want to go outside? Do you guys need to go outside? Come on, outside. Come on, guys, outside. What do you guys? All right. My dog's in heat. Anyway, I just tired from life. Every moment. I'm talking about my gluten-free story. And so then fast forward, I'm 38 years old. I'm working at this restaurant called Gino's East. And I was a doorman. And I came outside and I yawned. I yawned because I was always yawning too. And I was always yawning. And I yawned and the guy looked at me and he came over to me and he goes, "Have you tried the gluten-free pizza?" And I said, "No, I don't even know what gluten is." And he literally like broke it down. He's like, my friend went gluten free. He dropped like 5 pounds in 1 week. And I was like, what? I was like, say less, because at the time I was trying to lose weight. I was 245 pounds. I dropped 90 pounds total. I wonder if she wants to go outside or not. What do you need, baby? Let me see. What do you guys need? What's up, baby? What do you need, sweetie? Come on, buddy. Come on. Buddy, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. It's all right. Stay there. Stay there. Nice. Okay, so then, where was I? So then he comes out. He's like, he tells me what gluten was. He's like, yeah, my buddy lost 5 pounds. And he started telling me the symptoms. He's like, my buddy used to have brain fog. And he started telling me the symptoms. And I was like, I'm like, homie, you're like fucking, I'm like, you're describing me. You're describing me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And years later, this is what I realized years later. It dawned on me, literally like years later, that this man saw me and he saw the same symptoms that his buddy had. And so he told me because he knew that I had an issue with gluten. So to that guy, if you ever hear this message, I want to tell you thank you. And you have inspired me to let people know about gluten and the issues that it may cause to certain people that don't know about it or unaware. And that I'm trying to help people. And I started Beyond Food Market for that. And my idea is to bring allergy-friendly, gluten-free, plant-based food into underserved communities of America. So because of you, we are here years later on a mission. So thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And so I go home and I fucking go on the computer. I start searching and I come across a website that said it was from mindbodygreen.com. And it says 10 signs you could have an issue with gluten. And I started, okay, like, fuck it. Let's see what it is. Because I found it was a protein anyway. And I started reading. It's like you could have bloating, headaches, migraines, brain fog, fatigue, lethargic, joint pain. Like my knees hurt my whole life. My knees hurt. They would sometimes be hurt so much. My knees would drop so much that I could cry. I would be crying because they would hurt. And I always thought it was because I was always jumping when I was a kid. I was like, man, my knees I must have fucked them up. But no. So it's like joint pain, abdominal pain, intestinal pain. I would always have intestinal pain. Intestinal pain. Skin issues. I would have the bumps on the back of my arm. It's called chicken skin. I think that, yeah, just like those are the main ones. And then I was like, holy fuck, this is me. I'm like, I knew that was me because you know what, guys? I was literally trying to find a cure for myself because I graduated. I was able to graduate from DePaul University. I have a degree in computer graphics and animation in 2004 from DePaul. So when I graduated DePaul, I had learned about Eastern culture and their Eastern philosophies and Eastern medicines, holistic. And DePaul University also taught me how to do research. So I was like, wait a minute, why don't I try to research myself to fix myself? And so thus began the journey of me trying to cure myself. And I started thinking it was like, I thought I had like Crohn's disease. I thought I had like, the first thing I thought I had candida. And what happened is when I had reduced my carbohydrate intake, AKA gluten, I did start to feel better, but I didn't cure myself. So I thought it was something else. And then I thought I was like, literally, I thought I had like fibromyalgia, like Crohn's disease. I don't know. And then I was like, and then I came across the Mind Body Green one. I mean, then I came across this dude, and that's what cured me, the gluten free. And then next thing you know, at the bottom of the article, it's like, hey, if you think this is you, stop eating gluten for 30 days. And I was like, that's all I have to do? I'm like, bet. Because I can do that. And next thing you know, within 10, 13 days, I woke up and I wasn't tired. And I didn't even realize I wasn't tired. It took me to the evening for me to be like, wait a minute, did I just wake up today and I wasn't tired? Because I woke up tired every day. And, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, guys. Oh, we turned the light on. We've turned the light off. Let's turn the light on back on, baby. Ouch. No more peanut butter for you. No more peanut butter for you guys. You ate the whole can. You literally ate the whole can almost. There's only a little bit left for you guys. We're gonna see some for tomorrow, okay? You want some green beans? I'll give you some green beans, but I'm not gonna give you nothing else. Oh shit. Here you go, guys. Here you go. So then I wake up and I'm not tired. And I'm like, man, that is fucking awesome. And that was it. And I didn't even realize it. So the next day I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and see how I feel. The next day I woke up and I wasn't tired, but I forgot again. So in the afternoon I'm like, wait a minute, I think I woke up and I wasn't tired. And it was blowing my mind. Because guys, this what I have affects about 10% of the population. All the way from celiac disease, about 2% of the global population affected by celiac disease, according to Google, and another 7 to 10% that have a gluten sensitivity to gluten. So that was my life. I would just wake up. That's what happens when you eat gluten. You're just always tired. And so the third day I woke up. I remember the third day. I literally opened my eyes. And I put my feet on the ground and I stood up and I was like, oh my God, I'm not tired. And it was the greatest moment of my life. And since that day, I've never looked back. I've never looked back at gluten. I didn't get tested. I don't know if I have celiac. I don't know if I have sensitivity. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what it is. I don't eat it and I'm good. And that's my life. So because of that, I started Beyond Food Market because my idea is to bring these allergy-friendly plant-based foods into underserved communities. I graduated from DePaul. Fortunately, I graduated from DePaul. And I designed this vending box that I class as secured vending box that works via user's mobile device. And I believe it can securely sell healthy food in poor communities, clean food. So that is what Beyond Food Market is because of that, and that's my story. And I've never looked back. So I made a guide how to go gluten free. Again, it only affects about 2% of the globe, called celiac disease, and another 7 to 10% with a sensitivity to it. So if you eat it, you just get a little tired, you get bloated, some headaches, shit like that. Anyway, so joint pain. So I forgot what I was going to tell you guys. What is gluten? Gluten's a protein. It's a protein. And a protein's a bunch of molecules bonded together. So these molecules form this protein, and basically these proteins form from two sections, gliadin and glutenin. Gliadin and glutenin, they make up the major portion of gluten. So this protein right here that we absorb, that's what we eat, right? We eat proteins. Like eat protein, we get protein from food and whatever. And then our body takes the protein and it cracks it open. And it gets those amino acids out of there. And then it takes it through our body, our nutrients, puts it through our bloodstream, and all the magic happens. Now, here's the fun part about gluten. No human on planet Earth has the digestive enzymes to completely break it down, specifically the gliadin portion. And I believe that's kind of like the major reason we have issues. But again, it only affects about 2% of the globe and another 7 to 10% with the sensitivity to it. So apparently, when you eat this gluten, I was listening to this one doctor, and he said that there's like a magnetic force or something when the protein comes into contact with the villi of your small intestine, that it damages the villi. It kills it off. And that's another thing too, guys. When you eat gluten, you damage your villi, and that's super important because you're not getting nutrients. And a lot of this, because you don't get nutrients, anemia is a big factor with eating gluten. So when you eat gluten, you have anemia. And one more thing, if you have an issue with your thyroid, you definitely need to go gluten-free according to Dr. E, PhD. Go check out the video I posted. I duetted her. It's in How to Go Gluten-Free playlist on TikTok. And that is the story. That's pretty much it. That is a gluten-free story. That's my story. And that's my life. That's why I decided to do this channel. That's why I decided to go on this journey. And for the indigenous people out there, I believe it affects us at a higher rate because their ancestors never ate the gluten protein. It came from Spain when they came into Mesoamerica. Do I use sunscreen? I do not. I actually love the sun. I'm a big fan of the sun. Always love the sun. Hey Sandy, how are you? We're in Chicago. Brown rice is gluten-free. Brown rice is gluten-free. However, if you have an issue with gluten, guys, there's other grains you might want to avoid, like brown rice. You might want to try to avoid brown rice. Maybe sorghum, millet might give you an issue, like pseudo grains. So be aware of that. And another thing, last thing, guys, gluten-free in America does not necessarily mean free of gluten. So I hope that answers your question, Kathy. Welcome to the chat. We were just talking about what gluten is, gluten Q&A session. I've been gluten-free for over 14 years. And so I just share my journey. And I have a gluten-free guide how to go gluten-free. All my meal plans are gluten-free. Go download them for free. Indigenous people eat a lot of raw meat. That could be true. I don't know. But I know the natives ate a lot of vegetation. A lot of food off the land, natural water, herbs, trees. Jose, yes, Husky. You remind me of the actor on La Bamba. Mary, Marie's Way. Okay, got a little apple.
Kathy.
Well, Troy, it seems like you're more versed at the indigenous diet than I am, so I don't know. I'll acquiesce to your knowledge. Um, I've been away for a while. Hey, Jackson, how are you? Richie Valens. What up, Eric? Guys, we're streaming on TikTok and YouTube right now. Udami Phillips. You guys think I look like Udami Phillips? Let's see. Do I? I don't know. I don't. How could? Let's see. Doesn't. So let's see. Let's here we go. Hold on, baby. You can't have the core. I had a seed, baby. Okay. You can't have this core. Hold on. I'll give me another apple, all right? All right, here we go. Richie Valens like this. Like this. How about like that? Para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia. Una poca de gracia pa' mi patilla. Y arriba, y arriba. Oh, man. I think you look Cruz. Who's Cruz from Blood and Blood Out? Somebody else mentioned that the other day. Like, you look like the guy from Blood and Blood Out. I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. I mean, I've seen the movie, but I don't remember. I gotta Google it. What up, Eva? Thanks for the hi, Bear. Guys, we're streaming on TikTok and YouTube right now. What time is it? How long have we been streaming for? We were streaming for 52 minutes. Okay. He left. Lucky. It's the artist guy that overdoses in the movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I haven't looked at him again. Man. Babe, I think you stepped on a plug. I think we turned off the plug here. Can you get off of the cord, baby? Oh, baby. You're okay. Thank you. I'm doing a 5-day fast. Marissa, are you really? They call them Crucito. Okay, I'll look into it. Marissa, let me know how it goes. And now the dogs are apples. Yeah, they like apples. Hey, Bravo 2.0. My name is Jesse Borrego. We got these organic apples at Walmart. Man, my dogs are slamming them. 11K. We're at 11K now. Let's go, guys. We're streaming on TikTok as well. What's up, Jose? Is organic mayo good? Organic mayo? I don't even know what mayo. I don't even know. I've never heard of organic mayo. Could be. They say organic is better because there's less pesticides on it. Hey. Watch them. Get away from there. Do you guys think you think organic is better? Comment below if you think organic is better. Say yes, no. Just say yes, no. Do you think organic is better in the comments? Yes or no? Everybody in the comments, YouTube, TikTok, yes or no? Today I had gluten-free pizza. Georgie, how did you like it? Marissa says yes. Sunny says yes. Kenya says yes. I don't know. Just for certain things. No. We got some no's. We got some yeses. We got a little bit of both. Just want to let you know that you're cool, man. AI Coconut Guy. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. If you know the source of where it's from, it was good. It felt healthy. JR says yes. Jorge, if it felt right for you, can I tell you something? Jorge? When I tried the gluten-free pizza, it felt right to me. I encourage you to look further into going gluten-free, Jorge or Georgie. Seriously. Could change your life. And by the way, Georgie, let me ask you a question. Your mom or dad, was your mom or dad tired? Were they always yawning, burping, intestinal pain, sleepy, bumps on the back of their arm, foul odor coming out of their mouth? Any of that? Oh, Georgie says yes. Bro. Georgie, hey, homie. I'm not your doctor. But if I was your friend, if I was your best friend, I'd be like, homie, go gluten-free. Your life's about to change. And by the way, Georgie, you can also get it medically tested or just stop eating gluten. Like I did. Whatever you want to do it if you feels right for you. But everybody's always like, you always got to mention, seek medical advice. You know, do what you got to do. Whatever you feels best. You can get blood tested as well. But my story is I never did. But yeah, Georgie. Also, it's hereditary. So if you got brothers and sisters, I always try to tell my brothers and sisters, I'm like, man, your life would change if you go gluten-free. I remember when I first went gluten-free, my life was changing. I would tell them, and they just didn't want to do it. So I was like, fuck it. Now I just don't even bother. But yeah, Georgie, I wish you the best. And by the way, Georgie, I switched gluten-free and organic. I'm trying. Georgie, there is no try. Do it. Go download the guide, How to Go Gluten-Free in America. I grew up on a farm and organic was always better. I knew how everything was raised and grown. Damn. Mama, really? Thank you. You got it, Georgie. It's a Gala apple. Organic Gala apple. And guys, anybody, I have a renal guide. I have a kidney and liver wellness guide. I have a 4-week guide. All these guides are free. They're meal plans, shopping guide. The one that's 4-week, I've probably seen the most people with the best results on that one. A shopping guide, teas, a lot of helpful stuff on that one. Go check it out. It's all free. What up, JT? Welcome to the chat. Do the dogs have fleas? I think my dogs will always have fleas. I think that happens to everybody. Marissa, you're welcome, Marissa. Hey, Melissa, welcome to the chat. Jesus, how many of these are we gonna eat? Are we gonna eat these all right now? Then we're gonna save some for tomorrow? Okay, this is the last one. That's it. That's it. No, Loki, she's gotta go to state. Mm-mm. My dog's in heat. Hey, Sister Rose, how are you? No, Loki. 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 You don't want to give your seeds, the apple seeds to the dog. It's not good. Daphne's in the heat. She's over there in her cage. Keep her protected. Did you cook? I did not cook today. I did not cook. But I ate beans and chips. I ate beans and chips. Okay, hold on. Oh. Loki. Yeah. Me either. Hey Jessica, how are you? Welcome to the chat, guys. We're in a gluten-free Q&A session. I just told my story on why I went gluten-free. I was always tired every day. If you have any questions about gluten, of what it is, gluten's basically a protein that when people eat, certain people in this world eat, it gets us sick, all the way from an autoimmune disorder called celiac disease to a gluten sensitivity, where you get little headaches, brain fog, a little tired, bloating, bloating, and bloating. I'm tired. I'm good. Thanks for asking. You got it, Jessica. Elizabeth's got the number 2 gift badge. Thank you. What up, Marty? Hey, Mike. Good chilling with you today. We went to Walmart with Marty. And Melissa Jr., baby, chilling. Jorge. They have a grocery store out here in California named Trader Joe's. They have gluten-free and organic. Okay, Jorge. Do your research on Trader Joe's if it's truly 100% or remember, if you're new to gluten-free in America does not necessarily mean it's free of gluten. There's hidden gluten sources. There's different names for gluten. It's hidden behind caramel color, maltodextrin, dextrose, natural flavor. So just things you got to research to make sure it's completely free of gluten. Because if you're on the extreme with the celiac disease, you could get sick. However, the good thing is these things called trace amounts, they're trace amounts because the FDA allows companies to put gluten in products and call it gluten-free. 20 parts per million is allowed to be added to a product or left in a product and be called gluten-free. So just something to keep in mind, food for thought when you go on your gluten-free journey out there, guys. Just double check, really find the hidden sources, those trace amounts. It's all the way in condoms, it's in ladies, it's in your pads, it's in your makeup, it's on your lipstick, it's in your toothpaste, it's on your deodorant, it's in your shampoo. And usually these things won't break the blood-skin barrier, but you may have a risk of swallowing it and letting it go into your bloodstream. Like if you have lotion, you lick it, etc. Or you brush your teeth and you swallow it, because usually people swallow a small percent of toothpaste every day. So just something to keep in mind. Do research on gluten-free at Trader Joe's and see if it's really gluten-free. Because I just heard that I just found out that their bagels The Trader Joe's Everything Bagel has an astronomical amount of gluten. They tested it. There's a company. It's an organization called Mamas for Cleaner America, where they got a whole bunch of gluten-free products and they got it tested by a lab, and they posted the results. And they found that Trader Joe's Everything Bagel gluten-free bagels have an astronomical amount. Do the research and you can find the article. I thought it was amount. I thought it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Like huge for gluten, for gluten free. Yeah, it's a lot. So something to think about if you're going to be going to Trader Joe's. Don't get the bagels. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just the same as those items, no organic. It's not 100% organic. Interesting. Baby carrots all rolled in flour. Baby carrots are rolled in flour. Baby carrots are rolled in flour. I'm gonna have to Google that. I think it's a marketing scam. No, it's actually a recognized medical. It's actually medically recognized. Even the sensitivity is medically recognized. Celiac disease and gluten sensitivity are medically recognized in America and around the world. Marissa, how are you? Are you sure, Marissa? Rolled in flour? Hold on, baby. Oh, you're talking about organic products. Oh. Well, can I tell you guys something? I saw a video where there was a farmer, a real farmer, and this is what he said. I follow him. He's a fucking real farmer, okay? I follow him. He's a fucking farmer. Here's what he said. He goes, the only difference between organic and non-organic is what's sprayed on the crops. He said you can still spray pesticides on these crops. What happens is it's a different type of pesticide. And another thing too, it's organic. You don't get a high growth yield. You don't get the bigger bushels. You don't get the more crops with these pesticides. They make the crops grow more. So that's what he said what the difference is what's sprayed on the crops. It doesn't mean it's good for you, but it's just what's sprayed on the crop. And I thought that was crazy. And that's the only difference. Because of the growth yield. You're not gonna get as much. So because you don't get as much, you get less. You get charged more. Buy from local smart farms whenever you can. I buy local organic only when people live in the mountains. I have noticed baby carrots have white coating that is flour. Marissa, I'm gonna have to look into that. Baby carrots are not rolled in flour. Melissa says it's not. I'm gonna look into that. Guys. So guys, there are pesticides on organic, but it's just different types. That's all. I'm Googling it. Google it. Google it right now, Melissa. Everybody Google it. Are baby carrots rolled in flour? In wheat flour? Oh, here. Look. Here. Oh shit. Oh, it's a little dirty, boy. It's a little dirty. We'll leave that in the garbage. Our family celiac disease, they mentioned it. Really? I'll look into it. I'm really gonna look. I'm from Hawaii, and the majority of my island. You run from agriculture, Mama. Awesome. From Hawaii. Actually, for the flour, Robert says no, they're not rolling flour, but there is a reason they look like that. Are they because they're dry? I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna Google it. All right, bro. We already ate half the bag. Here's the last apple for the night. Anyway, welcome to the chat, guys. We were talking about gluten free. That's powdered sugar. I did end up making the apple hand pies. Oh, Lizzie, you did. What did you use for the dough, Lizzie? What did you use for the dough, Lizzie? Welcome to the chat, guys. Jose on the north side of Chicago. Originally from the south side. It's because they're exposed to air in the drying out when they cut them down. Yeah. Yes. Are you giving the kids apple? Yes, Sonny. She does have some. She's not hungry for it right now. It's literally on her floor, on the cage floor. She's not even eating it. It's right next to her. Welcome to the chat, guys. How's everybody doing out there? Jose from the north side of Chicago. Uh-huh. Hey, baby. How are you? Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, baby. How are you, baby? How are you, buddy? How are you, buddy? Oh, you ate enough apples today. This is it. This is the last apple, okay? It's literally the last apple. Well done. Oh, another thing too, guys. Look what else Marissa gave me. What, baby? Yes, Loki? Yes, baby? Okay, here we go. So we got this. Yes, Loki. Yes, Loki. It's like giving support. It's like supporting my thumb for me. But that's stopping me from using my muscles, isn't it? It feels I can feel it. I can feel it better. Class 1 medical device. It's slimline, it's a breathable support. Helps strains and sprains instability. I've got to build muscle then. I've got to build muscle on my thumb. Fuck. I've got to do thumb exercises then. Okay, I got to do some thumb exercises. Maybe my thumb's overworked. Because I'm always using it. It's overworked. It's strained. Okay, I've got to do some muscle releasing. I got to keep massaging it. Thank you, Marissa. Welcome to the chat, guys. We're doing a little gluten-free session. If you have any issues, any questions about gluten? Gluten is a protein that affects about 2% of the global population. Another 7 to 10% with a sensitivity. Basically, when you eat some bread, you get a little tired, you start yawning, start burping, start getting bloated, start going to sleep. You have an issue or sensitivity with gluten. And if you give it up, your life will change. And that is a promise. And that is something I guarantee. I guarantee it. Mirza says, my pleasure. Thank you. Here you go. Start doing thumb work. Baby boy, Lucky. Mm-mm-mm. And when you reach 50, arthritis kicks in. Well, it's just my thumb being strained because I'm a content creator, so I'm always using my thumb. Always using this right thumb for everything. Fucking everything. So I think I just really overworked it because the rest of my body feels great. And I rebuke that. I rebuke that. I rebuke that. Half century. I rebuke that. Or her checking is up to you. It's called carrot blush. It's from dehydration. Oh, I see. Every time I open your show, you're in the garage. Everything all right? Yeah, Letitia. Everything's all right. Leaving it up to the Lord. All right. That's it, guys. That's it. No more. No more. We're done, baby. Finito. 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 All right, where is my I had some chocolate here. I had. Where's my chocolate? I had chocolate. Oh no! What the? I literally had chocolate here, mate. I literally had chocolate here, mate. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. Thank you, Frenchie. My female dog's in heat. I have it separated from the pack. I just walked her. I walked her right before we got on the chat. And then I put her in the right away. She's been in there for like about an hour and a half. And we're going to sleep. It's already midnight. Time to go to sleep. Thank you, Frenchie. They look comfy. They're comfy right now. So guys, we're doing a little Q&A on gluten. If you have any questions about gluten, or if you want to go gluten-free and know more about it, go download the guide. I guess let's talk about the top 10 symptoms, or the top symptoms. Brain fog / migraines, brain fog, joint pain, intestinal pain, joint pain, lethargic, always tired. Also skin issues, like chicken skin, the little bumps on the back of your arm. Did I say brain fog? Bloating, always bloated. So if that happens to you when you eat bread, just know that you have an issue with gluten and you should stop eating fucking bread and your life will change. Guys, just so you know, 90% of the world, when they eat bread, they're fine. It's like they ate a fucking apple. But when we eat bread, we get tired. We're not supposed to eat bread because we're the ones that can't eat it. Stop eating that gluten, bro. Your life will change. I promise. First of all, you stop being tired, and there's two spectrums. Sorry, baby girl. There's two spectrums: weight loss and weight gain. Some people can't gain weight because they're not absorbing nutrients, and a lot of people gain weight because when you can't process the gluten out of your body, it stays on as fat. So when you go gluten free, your body will start working correctly. You start healing, absorbing nutrients, and your body starts cleaning itself. And you can like literally. There was somebody that was on a chat, and they're like, Jose, I went gluten free. They were dropping like 7 pounds a week, 7 to 10 pounds a week, I think they said. But they were larger. But typically, you're gonna drop 3 to 5 pounds the first week, just cleaning your body, getting that junk working, getting your lymphatic system working. It's gonna just start pushing that junk out of you. And yeah, some of it is gonna be fat too. But just watch how you start thinning it out. And dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It really is. Green beans? You guys want some green beans? Some green beans for you kids? Hold on, we got some apples for the dog. Apples? Here, baby. Here, sweet pie. Okay. Lynette, welcome to the chat. I'll try for you. I should write this autoimmune disease. Well, Sonny, if you start having some minerals, I mean, I've seen some stuff on TikTok, Sonny. They say arthritis comes from like eating grains, from gluten, from having tight muscles, from not massaging yourself. You know, I've even talked to masseuse people. You know, I don't know. Just do a little research on it. Have some minerals, massage yourself, build some muscle. You know, we're on TikTok. TikTok, you can discover a lot of stuff on TikTok. A lot of stuff. Jay, you had a bad memory. It's been like that for 36 years. Jay, you know, seriously, are you having a bad memory because of like, are you on brain fog? Do you get brain fog a lot? Like, are you tired as well, Jay? Are you always tired? The memory says that have resulted in that. Wait a minute. What do you mean? M. Strawberry resulted in what? In arthritis? Or because of the grains causing arthritis? Which one are you referring to? Processed frozen pizza and chips every day, no joke. I still don't get fat and McDonald's. Gummy barley. You know what, gummy barley, you're having an issue absorbing nutrients. You're having a problem absorbing nutrients. Again, I'm not a doctor, but if typically a good healthy person eats good healthy food, and they bulk up like building muscle, and you're not gaining weight, that means you're probably not absorbing the right nutrients, or you're not feeding your body the minerals and vitamins and nutrients. Stop eating the McDonald's and start eating some apples and some asparagus and vegetables, and some, you know, maybe some jasmine rice to bulk up, little complex carbohydrates. Give that a shot. French, you have a thyroid issue? Well, French, you're in luck, because when I was on TikTok, I follow this lady. Her name's Dr. EPHD, and this is what she has to say. Now if you go on TikTok, go to my TikTok. I have a playlist. It's called How to Go Gluten Free. On this How to Go Gluten Free playlist, I duetted her. You can go watch that video, and she says this. Go look at her and go ask her questions. But I'm gonna tell you what she says. She says if you have an issue with thyroid, you have an issue with gluten. It's because when you ingest gluten, it mimics a protein, and your thyroid and your body attacks it. But what it's actually doing is attacking your thyroid, because your body thinks this gluten is that, but it's not. So it attacks your thyroid. It's called mimicry, something about mimicry. Go check out the video if you can. But if you have an issue with your thyroid, if you go gluten free, you're 70%. I think they said a high percent of curing yourself. Why don't you try it? Why don't you try it? Give it a fucking shot. You know, do your research on it too. But try it. Go do your research. Go talk to who you got to talk to. If you got to see a doctor, a specialist, ask your questions, you know, or just give it a shot. I wish you the best. I wish you the best, Frenchie. And by the way, I would duetted another doctor. I duetted another doctor on my TikTok. So this other doctor says this. If you have an autoimmune disorder of any sort, any autoimmune disorder, if you go gluten-free, they say you have a 70% chance of curing yourself. He shows some studies, but why don't you guys look into it? If you have an autoimmune disorder right now, this doctor, I duetted it. I think it's How to Go Gluten-Free place as well. If you go gluten-free, you have a 70% chance of fixing your autoimmune disorder. Look into it, guys. You might fucking cure yourself. Just by stop eating bread, bro. Well, a little bit more, but PCOS, Zoe, bro, look into it for you. I'm telling you, gluten-free, guys. I'm telling you, Zoe, gluten-free, autoimmune disorder. Just try it, guys. Just try it. You can cure yourself. Just try it. Look into it. Sharona's Closet. I had surgery in the 80s. The doctor removed 80% of my thyroid. No worries, Sharona's. You have 20% left. Go gluten-free and keep that thyroid there. Seriously, Sharona's. Go gluten-free. I'm telling you. Go look at the duetted video, guys. Go look at the duetted video on the How to Go Gluten-Free playlist. Yeah, baby. You're not getting more peanut butter. You're not getting more peanut butter. You ate the whole fucking jar. Eat the whole fucking jar, guys. Here, there you go. It's empty. And guys, one more thing too. I'm going to tell you guys something very important. Last 2 years ago, last summer, I had dinner with David Meltzer, my mentor. And David Meltzer's he's a millionaire or something. I don't know. Very, very wealthy person. He's my mentor. I listen to him a lot of his business advice. And I went to his dinner. And now at this dinner, I met Marshall Falk. But there was a lot of rich people there. And I had the fortune of being able to sit next to this gentleman that was able to license some product for 99 years. He lucked out. And what they discovered is that they are 80% successful at reversing Alzheimer's. 80% success rate at reversing Alzheimer's. And do you guys know how he does it? I got to talk to him. He didn't tell me all the secrets, but he did tell me this, because I had mentioned gluten. Because I'm gluten-free. So I mentioned gluten, and you know what he told me? He goes, my scientist, he has scientist, because he's fucking rich as fuck. My scientists tell me that a big portion is what's sprayed on the crops. I'm not going to say the name of it. If somebody can comment the name of what's sprayed on the crops. Paula, do you want to go outside?
Oh, that's all.
Come on, baby. Let's go outside. Go use the bathroom. Come on. Come on, Paula. Come on. Come on, baby. You can't go in there. You can't. You can't have no more. You already had enough. You had enough of that. That's for tomorrow. Okay? And he was saying that they have an 80% success rate at his company of reversing Alzheimer's. Do you hear this? And he's making tons of money because of this. People come to him all the time. 80% success rate? Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. And he does it by diet and by eliminating the, yes, there you go. We got it. Marissa, Chrissy, Ron, yes, you guys got it. All three names are there below, guys. So go research what's on your wheat, barley, rye, oats, and just try to reduce that. Everybody, just try it and see what happens. And just one last little side note, if you will. Just so you guys know, grains are fed to our livestock in America to fatten them up. So there you go. Luke Kane does CrossFit, eats 100 calories a day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Marissa says that's why I'm organic. That does help. That does help. So I would encourage everyone. I would literally encourage everyone to look into, honestly, reducing your grain intake, increasing your fruit and vegetable intake for 7 days, and see how you feel. 7 fucking days. Put on your calendar. I'm going to eat less grains today and eat a couple more fruits and vegetables. It's easy. Eat a fucking apple. Eat fucking a bell pepper in the evening and an onion and a tomato. I don't know. Marissa, gluten-free as of tonight. Marissa, go download my How to Go Gluten-Free guide. My gluten-free guide is free in the download. I've been gluten-free for 14 years. It's really tricky getting started because they have a lot of different names for gluten. They have it's hidden in trace amounts. It's in your makeup, ladies, in your lipstick, in your feminine products. So it's in your shampoos. So you don't want to get into your bloodstream. It's very important. You got it, Marissa. So follow Beyond Food Market on every platform. Go check out the last couple of videos I posted. I do a lot of budget-friendly meals, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of. What do you love? You want to come outside? Yeah, come on. Patricia says gluten-free and artificially free. Nice. Guys, can you get away from her? Gentlemen, hey. Gentlemen, let's go. Come here. Let's go. Good boy. Hey. It's all right. I know. Okay, guys. We've been on the chat for a little bit long. Let's get 20,000 likes, and we'll end the stream. We'll end the chat, guys. Tap, tap, tap. Don't forget to download the gluten-free guides, and all the meal plans are gluten-free and vegan. Look into it. I highly encourage everybody who has an autoimmune disorder, who has an issue with your thyroid, please do your research. Go look at my How to Go Gluten-Free guide. I duetted a couple doctors there. I would encourage you to go look at that video. Look at it. Think about this. 70% success rate if you have autoimmune disorder, and if you have a thyroid issue, high success rate. I do also have a podcast on my profile where one of my followers, I had a podcast with her. She had Hashimoto's, again, an autoimmune disorder. She had Hashimoto's disease, and we did a podcast on how she cured herself from Hashimoto's at age 22. She developed it at age 22, went into some stress, her body kicked in, and she saw she couldn't eat gluten anymore. And she had Hashimoto's. She developed Hashimoto's. Her doctor told her about going gluten-free. She went gluten-free and cured herself from Hashimoto's. Go check out how she shares her story. It's possible, guys. It is possible. I'm telling you, it's possible. But you got to be 100% gluten-free, like 100%. You got to find those trace amounts. You got to find the hidden pieces of gluten in there. So thank you guys. We got 20,000 likes. Appreciate the love. Don't forget to follow Beyond Food Market on every platform. Subscribe to the chat. Subscribe to the chat. Join the team. And before we leave, if anybody wants to send some high bears, we got 7 high bears to reach our goal. If anybody wants to send some high bears, we'll be on for another minute. See if we can get that. If not, it's okay. Because again, we're here to share positivity, love, kindness, empathy, and uplifting people, guys. So this is a community of love and kindness. If you are new here, appreciate the love. Thanks for liking the videos. That one video popped off. We're about 70,000 likes on it. It's getting there. It's getting about 70,000 likes. I think it might hit 70,000. I also posted that last video about gluten-free. I gotta reword it because I think I didn't do a good job of posting it. So I'm gonna try and do a new start on it, a new 3-second intro. All right, guys, we got 4 more high bears to send for the live goal. Okay, I guess that's it. Wonderful, guys. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Oh, this is not a cheat, but we got it. We got it, Tim. We got it. We got it. Thank you, Tam, for the high bear. Appreciate you guys. Good night, everyone. We'll see you tonight. And, guys, if you enjoyed this live chat, you can watch the replay on our YouTube, Beyond Food Market on YouTube. We stream on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, too, as well. But today, we're only on YouTube. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love, guys. Have a great night. Thanks, Amanda. Peace and love. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Jorge. Jorge, if I can help you, Jorge, email me, DM me. Let me know how I can help you. And guys, everybody, let me know how I can help you. DM me, join our Discord community, and let me know how I can help you guys. So we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, Tweety. Good night, Jorge. Good night, everyone. Love you. Thanks for always joining us, to all the moderators. To everybody, there's the regulars. Sweet dreams to you, Barbara. Thank you to everybody. And now we're going to go to sleep. Peace and love.